Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is one of my favorite videos that I get to share with you each year, and that is my thrifting in July. Today I'm taking you to the stores to share with you what's out there. Hopefully we can find a few treasures to add to some of the amazing things that I've been able to pick up so far. So I'm excited to share all that with you guys, and y'all please forgive the way I look. My eyes are they still bother me. They're still swollen. They've gone down a little bit, but they look terrible, and I apologize, but I just wanted to get on here and say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank y'all for sharing, subscribing, and for just sharing with me all of your love and support. Y'all mean the world to me. But y'all, let's go thrifting and see if there's any fun things that we can add to my collection. Friends, today I'm going to take you to a couple of different thrift stores that I rarely go to, but I was on a different side of town and I thought I would just share these stores with you today. I'm not sure what they're going to have, but let's go see what kind of Christmas we can find. Friends, how many of us have actually thought this or said this to God? You know, it's such a reminder that God really does know everything, and He is such a good and loving God. I'm so thankful to call Him my Savior. Y'all, there wasn't really a lot to be seen today, which just goes to show you that when you're out thrifting, make sure you're always looking for Christmas, because you know what? It takes a while to find those amazing pieces. And so I have been thrifting ever since the beginning of the year just to see what I could find that I could share with you guys. And I was excited to get it all pulled out, and I'm excited to share it with y'all today. Y'all, the second I seen this rooster right here, I thought of Liz by Traditions by the Season. I thought of V from Two Twigs and a Crown, and I thought of Carol, a basket full of flowers and grace. I just thought this would be amazing in their homes. I know they would have styled that perfectly. It was so amazing. Y'all be sure to let me know what you would have picked up if you'd have been shopping today, or tell me what caught your eye while we were out. I didn't see a lot. I thought this book was really cute, but the Goodwill wants $4.99 and Ross was selling it for $5.99 brand new. That is just crazy in my opinion. But you know, sometimes you find great deals and sometimes you don't. It's just part of the game, but it's always fun just to go check everything out. Friends, if you ever see ice skates, these are such a great thing to get and display. You can hang them on a sled or you can display them in your home, but I think they're a great thing to pick up. But y'all, let me share with you my haul. So I know I showed this to you in one of my thrift hauls recently, but this is one of those card holders that hold cards or pictures or different things for Christmas or whatever holiday that you have. And I just think it's beautiful. I've been looking for one for a long time and I really love the way this one looks. So this will be fun to display in my home for Christmas. Next piece I want to share with you is this amazing Christmas tree that I picked up the other day. I think it is so pretty. I love the way the limbs just kind of hang over, and of course it needs to be fluffed up more, but I love the greenery. It's got the sweet little pine cones, and y'all, I only gave $3.99 for it at Goodwill, and I thought that was such a great buy. It is really pretty and tall, and I know it'll be really full when I get it all fluffed out, but y'all, I love it. Friends, I also found these two wreaths the other day, and you know, I just wasn't sure if I would use them, but you know what? You just can't beat the price. It was half price day when I was there, so they're $1.98, so I gave $1 for each one of them. I know if I don't use them, my sister will. So I thought these were too beautiful to pass up. So I love these little candle rings. Another thing I spotted when I was out thrifting are these spheres. And you know what? These look good just plopped onto something. Look at that. Aren't they amazing looking? They look like cedar. They're so good. They were $2.99 each, and they had 3 of them in the store, so I grabbed all 3 of them. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I'm sure there's always a place to add some extra greenery, and these would look so good in a bowl, or, you know, make a topiary out of it, or just anything. So I think these were a great find as well. So before I get into the rest of my haul, I did want to share with you these pine cones. These are huge, and I know Hobby Lobby sells these. I think they're kind of pricey though, so when I saw these, I did grab them. And the price on these were $3.98. They weren't half price, but I just thought that was a good deal for these really big pine cones, and I know these will be gorgeous displayed for fall and for Christmas. I love bells. They just are so reminiscent of Christmas. I just think they're beautiful. These are actually some old ones. I know there's like some glue stuck to them. There's some old greenery inside. And then there is this one. And they came together as a set. And I think I paid $3.99 for these. I don't see the price tag on here, but I believe that's what I gave for both of them together. This one was actually stuck inside of this one. But I just think these are going to be really beautiful, styled for Christmas. You just can never go wrong with a bell at all. This is just some greenery poking through that I can take out. Y'all, I think those are so pretty. Okay, y'all, let's talk Santa mugs. Now, these are not old or vintage at all. Do they look vintage inspired? Yes. I think this one is from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Let me see. Yes, I think it is. It's $1.98. But you know what? I just think that's a great buy. And if I see these out, I grab them. I did find both of these. They're so adorable. The price on these were $1.49, and these are Ashlands. I believe these are from Michael's. And I actually broke this one on the way home, so I glued it back together. I need to do a little touch up right there. But you know what? I just think they're great to grab if you see them, because, you know, your space always looks good with Santa mugs, whether they're old or new. Now, I love the old ones, and I did find a few. I found this one this year. He's an older one. I don't know how old it is, but he is a vintage one. It's $1.09. I mean, that was such a great buy at Goodwill. And then I found one more. Let me grab it for y'all. This one is a hobbyist one that someone had painted. Do you know what? I don't care. I just think he's amazing. And I know he's going to look good styled in my home for Christmas. So they're just such a fun addition. If you ever see Santa mugs, I highly suggest grabbing them. So now let's talk tins. I spotted this actually out today when I was shopping, but look at this plaid. You know, this tartan is so popular right now. This was 49 cents. And so it will be a great piece to add to like layer and stack things on top of. I just thought that was really sweet. So I grabbed that one. And then, now this one I got at a little antique store. It was, I think, $12, but y'all, isn't that so perfect? It's perfect to use any time in my home. This green is so pretty, but I love that it is a mint container. It's got those cream mints, and I know it'll look perfect at Christmas. Can you just see it styled with like a Santa mug on top? Because I think that would be so adorable. I don't know, there's just a million things that you can do with these little tins. And so if you see those, I highly suggest grabbing those too. So I also spotted this green beauty, butter cookies. It's an older one. And I love this green color. Again, these are perfect to use for stacking and displaying things on top or inside. And I believe this one I gave $6 for. And I just love this green color. So I scored one more amazing tin. It's this beautiful lunch pail that's plaid. Now my friend Jody gave me one last year. I have looked everywhere, and every time I'd find one, they would sell, or if I saw them, they were really expensive. So I just didn't get one. I found this one just the other day. It was $8, and it was at just like a little consignment store. But I think it is amazing. And you know what? Now I have two, which means I will have two beautiful ones to display in my home for Christmas. So speaking of trees, I forgot to share these with y'all. These are from, I think, the Threshold line at Target. They were $3.99, and I've got one more that's similar to this, that's bigger. And I just thought these would be pretty mixed in. I like to sprinkle this neutral color. I've got a paper tree that's this color, and I just think this looks really pretty mixed with that, with some different white things in my home. So I thought this was a great find, and I really like these. So I'm always looking for, you know, wax melts or things like that, especially holiday themed ones. And I saw this one, and look how cute it is. It's the one that you plug in, that you put the little melts inside. It actually works. I plugged it in. I just think his face is so sweet. And I gave, let's see, I gave $3.99 for this, which I thought, again, was a really great buy. So just a reminder, if you're not shopping for Christmas, start now, because you really can find some great bargains that will save you money. And you don't have to spend, you know, full price at the store, especially if they're like new. And this one is brand new. It is so adorable. Y'all know how much I love dishes, and especially if I can find a Christmas dish or a fall dish or some transferware, but these are absolutely beautiful. I got both of these for $4.99. They were actually wrapped together. I did put the price tag on the back of this one so I could remember. But these are just absolutely beautiful. I love these so much. This is the old homestead. They're actually the same design, but just, you know, different plates. But these are beautiful. They look so good on a gallery wall or just displayed in your home for the holidays. They even work after Christmas, and they're perfect to use for winter. But I just love these. So I happened to be out earlier in the year, and I know I already shared these with you guys, but these are the Friendly Village plates, and they are a set of these, and I just think these are so beautiful. I have 6 in total, and I believe I gave $3.99 each for these, but they are just so amazing. And you know, I just, like I said, I just think these are beautiful. I know that they would cost so much more if I bought them separately or, you know, retail priced. So finding them at the thrift store is just it was just such a great score. And they're just absolutely beautiful dishes. One of my favorite finds of this season for Christmas. I also spotted this cutie, and I know he's vintage and old. I just think it is so cool. I'm assuming it's a spoon rest of some sort, but isn't he just adorable? Oh, I love him so much. And I think this one was $3.99. I got this one back in February. So it's been so fun to pull out all of these treasures to look at and to share these with y'all. I hope you're enjoying this video because it just gets me excited for all of the upcoming holidays that are to come within the next few months. You know, this might seem silly to you guys, but I saw this little box. It was half price the day I was there, so it was 99 cents. So I got it for 50 cents. And you know what? I just love this green color. I know it does have some wear on it, but I just thought it would be pretty styled in my cabinet, or even a perfect way to display something special at Christmas. Speaking of something to display on this box, look at this sweet little angel that I saw at Goodwill. Now this was marked $4.99, and I looked it over, and the wings are chipped, the neck is broken, it's been glued back together. And so I asked the manager, I was like, would you consider taking less for this because it's broken? And he said, no, that is the going price. I can't mark it down because I'm just going to throw it away. And I was like, oh, please don't throw it away. I said, you know, I'd love to bring it home with me. And I said, I just don't want to pay that much because it's broken. And he was like, I understand. And so he actually just took the sticker off and said, just take it. It's yours. So he actually gave it to me for free. So I thought that was a sweet little treasure. And I'm so glad I was able to save this little angel and bring her home with me. Look at this sweet little face. Santa, I think he is so adorable, carrying his heavy pack of goodies on his back. And I know it's a little probably 60s, 70s, but I just think he's so cute. And he was 99 cents. It is made in Japan, so I thought he would be so cute displayed in my home. Speaking of cute little things, look at this kissing Santa. I couldn't find Mrs. Claus anywhere, which I was so disappointed about. He was $3.99, which I thought was high, but I just thought he was so cute. I couldn't leave him behind. He had to come home with me. You know, I just love tucking in these little pieces here and there, and he will be so cute displayed for Christmas. Now, these might seem like everyday items, but when I see a Bible, I'm going to grab it. When I see a cute little salt and pepper shaker, I'm going to grab it. And because these are red, I thought these would be perfect to use for Christmas or any season that you can use red. But these were 99 cents each. Those were so adorable. And then I got these Bibles actually today. I saw these today. They were $2.09 each. And you know, I'm like I said, I will never pass these up when I see them. I'm hoping I can get enough that I'm going to start sharing with you guys and do a giveaway because I think you guys deserve to have some of these too. So look for that video coming soon. I am going to, I think, do a giveaway with some of these sweet little Bibles. Okay, I saw this cute guy sitting on the shelf, and you know, I walked by it and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I just thought, you know what? He's so adorable. Look at this pink bow, and he's just so sweet. Look at this little dog. How can you say no to this sweet little dog coming out of this Santa boot? He is so adorable. Look at that. I just am so excited that I seen this guy, and then I actually decided to bring it home with me. Now, I paid $7.29 for this guy, And I just think he is so adorable. I thought when they got it that I might give it away or sell it, and I'm not sure. I think I'm actually might keep it because he is adorable. Y'all tell me if you would have grabbed this cutie. We're almost to the end. I just wanted to share with you these little hangers. I gave $1 for these, and these are always fun to pick up and display, and I just thought these were fun. So I grabbed those, and now I'm going to share with you the rest of what I got. Now these are some of my favorite things that I have picked up at the thrift store. So let me get them for you. Okay, look at these amazing salt and pepper shakers. And if you remember, last year I got the spaghetti ones, and I got the ones that they were planters. The exact same ones, but each was a planter. And then I found the salt and pepper shakers. And these are so adorable. Look at that. Is that not so cute? And they were $1.98 each. And I was excited. And then when I happened to stop at this estate sale, there wasn't much there, but I did spot one thing that I knew needed to come home with me. And that is this guy right here. Look how cute he is. He also is a planter. I love. It says good wishes on this side, and you turn it around. It says Merry Christmas right here. It was $15, but I just thought he was such a great buy. And when I got him, of course, he came with all of these lovely plastic poinsettias. Now, I know a lot of you guys love this look. It's not my favorite. I know it's retro and vintage, and maybe I can find a way to add this to some of my things that I do, but I kind of like bringing in the newer things with some of my older pieces. So although that greenery is not my favorite, I might try to use it. I think the holly is really pretty. I might try to use it in something in my home, but I couldn't believe that this was here, because when I went to the estate sale, it was later in the day, and I was shocked that it was still there. So it was just meant to be. He was meant to come home and live with me. Y'all, what do you think? And the last thing I want to share with y'all is this amazing 25-cent sign that I got on Etsy. Now, I gave a little bit more for this than probably I should have, but you can change the numbers. It comes with a whole set, and I just thought it was amazing. I know it'll be perfect for Christmas, but y'all, this is what I've collected so far, and you guys will have to tell me what your favorite thing was. But y'all, before I go, I'd like to ask you if you please remember those on our prayer list and pray for them. I want to thank y'all for praying for Easton and TJ. Easton is doing so much better. He's finally getting some strength back and eating, and we're just so thankful for all of your love and prayers. Now let me share with you this Bible verse. Let us lay aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. Friends, as Christian, it's our job to let the light and love of Jesus shine through us, not only when it's easy and when things are going great, but when we're going through difficult situations. I pray that others will see the love of Jesus in you. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Y'all, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.